Hey everyone, Styles here, also known as Road Pony. Welcome back to some more Simpsons Hit Run. And remember, I said there was going to be a bonus video, and there is. There is indeed a bonus video. Now, the first things here is we got this bonus game here. I'm going to show that off, but first, I'm going to show off the scrapbook. This basically shows all the cars and all the missions, vehicles, clothing, cars, and all that stuff you had. As soon as they pop up, you can see everything about them. Like the Electros and all that. They don't show the stats, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to do it via the, in-game stuff. But we can look at here in the character cards, and we can see what every one of these is about. I think I explained all these, but this is from Homer at Bat, the homemade football that I believe Homer was forced to abandon as a pet project. And then we got here the crab juice from the city of New York versus Homer Simpson. You can read a bit of that. Then you got the Insanity Pepper from the Mysterious Voyage of Homer. You got some there. So, yeah. Now you got the Spine Melter 2000 from Brother Can You Spare 2 Dimes, from who basically his brother Herb purchased it for him. This Dream Blood Miner. Then you got the Parchment from the Homer the Great, which was from the Secret Order of the Stone Cutters, and Homer used it as a bib and handguy. He also used it to clean his ears, which is disgusting. Then you have the Carbon Rod from Deep Space Homer, which beat him for Employee of the Month. And then apparently it saved the Space Shuttle crew upon re-entry. Yeah. And then you also have Mr. Sparklebox from In Marge We Trust, which was a popular Japanese cleaning product, and it happened, and the mascot happened to look almost like Homer J. Simpson. And then you have level 2 here, Bart's stuff. First, we have the head of Jebediah from the Telltale Head, in which Bart cuts the head off the statue from commemorating the town's founder, as he was trying to impress the younger kids. Now we got the AM radio toy from Radio Bart, and it was a lame present from Homer, and Bart used it to fool the entire town into thinking the kid was trapped in the bottom of the well. I actually remember that episode, I think. It was a pretty interesting episode. And he had the Bone Storm game from In Marge Be Not Proud, where he wanted to game so bad he almost got in jail. Yeah. Or juvie, I would assume. But Big Butt Skinner here from Bart's Comet. It was a weather balloon vandalized by Bart to resemble Principal Skinner. Next, we have the Mr. Honey Bunny from Lisa on Ice, which Bart's head that was removed, he used it as Lisa's good luck charm during the big hockey game. It was really interesting. Next, we have the Bart driver's license from Bart on the Road. And it's, of course, fake, because he can't drive. So, yeah. And then I have the pregnancy test from I Love Lisa, which was weird. It was one of the countless products receiving the official brand seal of approval from Krusty. Next, we have level 3, which Lisa's items. First off, we have the Angel Skeleton from Lisa the Skeptic. It was actually part of the publicity stunt from the Heavenly Hills Mall. Yeah. Next, we have Bart's Soul, which was sold to Millhouse for $5. Yeah, Bart sells his soul for $5. It's, it's ridiculous. Now you have the Lisa Lionheart from Lisa vs. Malibu Stacy. And it was her answer to the sexist factionist attacking Malibu Stacy doll. And the names suggested by Bart were Blabbermouth, the Jerky Doll for Jerks, Wendy Windbag, and Ugly Doors. Next we have I Love Lisa, which is Lisa Valentine. And she gave it to Ralph out of sheer pity, and kind of she came to regret. Yeah. And next we have Lisa's Machine from the PTA Disbands. As, yeah, she became obsessive as a result of a teacher strike, and she found ways to learn on her own using this machine. Next, we got the Evil Braces from the last exit to Springfield, which she had to settle for a cheaper set of braces because they did not have the dental plan. And next we have the Soil Pop from Lisa's wedding, as it was a futuristic favorite snack of hers from the college years by a fortune teller. Next we have level 4 here. As we go into here, we got... Wait, not that. We have the Mr. Plow jacket from Mr. Plow, of course. Mr. Plow... I don't know the rest of the song, but screw it. I guess that's a quarter there, but Homer may longer have his plow business, but she will not let him get rid of that jacket because I remember that episode and she thought it was pretty sexy. Next, we got the Burton's portrait from A Brush with Greatness, as she proves her artistic skill by, yeah. It was, yeah. It was really, really weird. The love letter here from Bart the Lover, which it was the only love letter Marge received from Homer back in 1978. But it was on the back of a postcard from the Dwarf Brewery. So, yeah. And next we have the Homer bowling ball from Life of the Fast Lane, as he gave the beautiful green bowling ball to Marge for her birthday. Yeah. And of course Marge was pretty furious about that. Next we got the red blazer from Reality Bites. As it was representing the principles and ideas of course, real estate. Yeah, it was, yeah. Okay, next we got the Boudoir album from They Saved Lisa's Brain, as Homer gets second prize at a contest, as he gets a free Boudoir photography session. If you don't know what Boudoir is, I'm not even gonna say it. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter, I don't think. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can easily look it up. I think it's just something about modeling, and that's it. Hopefully, it's just that. And next, you got the pepper spray from the Springfield Connection, as, of course, Homer enjoys a squirt of pepper spray on his eggs in the morning. Yeah. Next, we have level 5 with Apu's items, which is the Apu's t-shirt here from Lisa the Vegetarian, as Apu shows the t-shirt with "Don't Have a Cow Man." So, yeah. Next, we have Pen Pals t-shirt from Team Homer. This is the bowling shirt with Mo, Apu, and Mr. Burns along with Homer. Yeah. Next, we have the Prop 24 sign from Much Apu About Nothing, which basically was protesting illegal immigrants. Yeah. Next, we have Baby Feeder from 8 Misbehaving, which, yeah. He had to feed his 8 children. How do you do that? Well, just like this. Next here, we got the Ganesh costume from the 2 Mr. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. In which, basically, Homer worked to halt the arranged marriage between Apu and Manjua. And next we got the Chutney Squeezy from the Auto Show. As this was Apu's new type of squishy, which is tasted once by Bart. Didn't go so good though. And next we got the hot dog from Homer and Apu, which was filth encrusted, which got Apu actually fired from the Quickie Mart. And now we got level 6 here, another Bart's interesting little cards, which included Radioactive Man #1 from the 3 Man in the comic book, which Bart, Milhouse, and Martin purchased for $100. And of course, there was a fight over it, and yeah. Next, we got the Bort license plate from Itchy and Scratchy Land. And it was in a gift shop, as he couldn't find Bart, so we had to call it Bort. And of course, I believe there was a fight between a kid and Bart, and as it was the only Bort license plate available, I think. Oh no, it wasn't. It was just the fact that there was a guy named Bort, and he was like, "Oh, where, like, who's named Bort?" And then there was that Bort guy. Yeah, now I remember. But now it's the Bart T-shirt from Bart Gets Famous, which was a momentum. And it was when he was the I didn't do it boy. Yeah, the I didn't do it guy, which I believe was like a thing where he was on Krusty's show or something. But here's the Australia boot, to where I think it was in multiple episodes, I'm assuming, but it was like, the Australians wanted to punish him with the boot. Wanted to punish Bart with the boot. So yeah. Next here we got the Itchy Scratchy Gel Cell from Lady Bouvir's Lover. And Bart paid $300 for it. And took it from Mr. Burns. Yeah. Next we got Gabble Doll from Krusty Gets Cancelled, in which the dummy basically took over Krusty. I definitely remember this episode. This was the episode in which Krusty actually, like, he felt terrible. He felt absolutely terrible, and Bart had to help him. And next here we got the Bart's Flying Hamster Science Project from Duffless. And it was Lisa's stolen hamster as, yeah. It was Lisa's hamster for her own experiment. Yeah. And now we have the last level of level 7. Look at these cards. As these are from, like, certain Treehouse of Horror episodes. So we got the Soul Donut from the Devil and Homer Simpson, where he basically sold his soul to Devil Flanders for this one donut. Because he ran out. This we got the Krusty Doll with Clown Without Pity. And it was wanting to kill Homer. And yeah, he was wanting to kill him until a repairman came. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. The human cookbook from the hungry or the damned. And basically these creatures were preparing fried shrimp for the Kodos, actually. The aliens were preparing for fried shrimp for... preparing all these dishes for each of the characters. It was ridiculous. But yeah, now we have the time travel torture from Toaster. Time travel toaster from the Time and Punishment. And Homer turned into a time machine. Somehow. And of course, he screwed the time. He screwed the, you know, the whole space-time community thing. Yeah. Next, we got the Hell to Pay from Hell to Pay, of course. And this was from, this was basically where his body was carved, Snake's body was carved up for organs, and Homer got Snake's hair transplanted into his head. Yeah. There were some things that happened with the Snake's head, that the hair that caused things. But now we got the monkey's paw from Lisa's Nightmare. It was cursed, and it was sold to Homer by the former president of Algeria. It was a really interesting episode, not gonna lie. Like a lot of these episodes on the Treehouse are pretty interesting. But now we got the Smarch calendar from Nightmare on Elm Green Terrace, to where basically Willie died on the 13th hour, the 13th day, and it was very specific. On the 13th month, actually, according to the calendar. And it was weird. Smarch is basically that 13th calendar. Yeah. So that's all for that. So yeah. Now, we're gonna go do the bonus game. And if you want to know what this bonus game is, well, it's very interesting. I'm gonna show only one lap of each of these. And, of course, I'm going to choose, let's say, Apu, because Apu didn't have enough screen time. And I'm going to go with Lakankar, because why not? Basically, what this is, and you'll see it as soon as it pops up. Of course, it also requires loading. But what this is a race. And it's also a top-down race. But the AI here are tough. So don't expect to win. Unless you're really, really good at the game. But hey, I got second place. It's not bad. So yeah. So now we're gonna go to the second race here. They're all based on each level in the game. So basically on the number of, like, if you get all the character cards in each level, you actually unlock each track. That's how it works. So yeah. But there's not only top-down view, but you could also use you can also use the third-person view. So not only top-down, but you can also drive like you normally would in the game. And I'll show that. So, here we go. And there you go. Just like so. Just by hitting select. If I don't get screwed over. But yeah. But just like that, we got second place again. But that's fine. I don't even care. Next, we got level 3. I'm going to go with Lisa, actually. I should have went with each character, but oh well. Too late for that. But for this time, we're gonna go with the Chase Sedan. Because why not? So with that, let's go. Also, I did say that we're gonna be using cheats. I'm not going to. I feel like just one would be fine, and honestly, I'm gonna have like a second, like it has to be the only second bonus video there will be. So, yeah. And of course, the AI spits me out. But yeah, that's fine. So yeah. So now we got level 4. I'm going to be using Marge and... And we're going to use Elisa Mobile. But yeah, the reason why I'm not going to do, like, the cheats is because that's going to be the only thing I'm going to be doing for that video, so... Yeah. I feel like just one bonus video would be fine, and honestly, cheats aren't really necessary. But we'll show, like, I don't know, I'll talk about it when I can. But yeah, I already did my clothing thoughts, but I might as well say it now because why not? Basically, I really like this game. I'm not gonna lie, I really love this game. Of course, I said it already, but hey, not bad to say it again. The game's a lot of fun, and I wish I could play more. I mean, I would say that if I haven't played it, like, had to play it twice. And I did, so... If I only had to play it twice, if I only had to play it once, I would have wanted to play it again, but... I already had to play it twice because of the whole thing that happened. So... I don't know. Actually, that didn't matter, but... Although the one thing that really bothers me is that I missed a secret vehicle. At least I believe so. Like, I missed one at level 6. Like, I missed the level 6 secret vehicle. And I don't remember exactly where that is. So that may be a problem. So, I don't know. What are we gonna do this time? Mr. Plow, why not? But yeah, it's like... It's interesting. Also, I didn't say this, but plus, you can actually do up to 4 players on this, I think. I don't know. I mean, I see 4, I assume 4 players, I don't know. But yeah. So now we're in this level. So yeah. So yeah, it's like... Oh crap.
Oh, please be a dream.
Trying to miss now. There we go. So now we got the last race, and of course I'm going to use this car. So, like I said, it's really interesting. It's a really interesting game mode. I believe you can do up to 4 players. It seems like you can do up to 4 players. So yeah. Of course, you have to have that, you know, that thing. But yeah, pretty sure everyone knows about that. So now we have this level, which is level 7. And yeah. And of course you have spikes there to come out. It's a fun track. And of course I get spun out. Oh, I actually finished. finish line. It has some good stats and stuff, but yeah. So we're done with that game mode. Now, I'm gonna talk about what happens when you get all the character cards, because that's important. And when it loads, we get the ear. And now we gotta go to the android's dungeon. And with that, remember that ticket we saw here? Well, now that we got the cards, just look.
A complete set. Ooh, I think I just formatted my pants.
And with that, we get to now all we have to do is talk to the squeaky voice teen at the Aztec Theater. And what happens when you do is that you get basically a screening of an episode of the Itchy and Scratchy Show, which is also known as the 500-yard gash. Now, if you're wondering whether I'm going to show it or not, I'm not. And there's a reason for that. Because copyright. That's pretty much the obvious reason. I'll show anything else, just not this. If you want to see it, watch something else. Like, if you really want to see it, just look it up on YouTube. Look up 500-yard gash on YouTube. It's a really interesting one. It's a really interesting episode of the Itchy and Scratchy. I'm not going to talk about what it's about, and you probably can tell just by looking at the name and, yeah, stuff like that. And it actually fits well because the Olympics is on. The Olympics is on by the time this video is recording, so, yeah. So, that's about all the stuff I can actually show when it comes to this game. But, I might actually want to show all the cars you have. Starting from A, or starting from the alphabets. So right here, we got the 36 Strats Bearcat, as you can see right there. Now we have the 70 sports car. Now we have the armored truck, as you can see here. And then we have the bandit. And then we have the book burning van, which honestly I haven't shown, so I might as well show it. So yeah, this is the book burning van. It's a very interesting car. It basically shows, well, the fire. I don't know. It's interesting. And now we have Canyonera. And now we have the car built for Homer. We got the Chase Sedan, the Clown Car, the Cola Truck, which I've actually shown, I think. The Curator, the Donut Truck, which has been shown. Of course, it's kind of bad. The Duff Truck, which has been shown. Well, not as us driving it, but you know, it's been out there. The Freeney, the Fire Truck, the Globex Supervillain Car, the Hearse, the Honor Roller, the Hover Bike, the Hover Car, which I'm not going to show again because that car sucks. The Kremlin, Krusty's Limo, the Limo, Longhorn, the Malibu Stacy Car, Mr. Burns' Limo, which is actually pretty good, the Musty Plow, a Nerd Car, the Open Wheel Lace Car, which is the most overpowered vehicle in the game, the Pickup Truck, the Plow King, the Police Car, the School Bus, a Sedan, another Sedan, the Surveillance Van, the Tractor, the World War II vehicle, and the Zombie Car. And that is all. That is all for the vehicles in the game. I'm gonna get back to my Malibu Stacy car.
Don't imitate my hitchhiking.
And yeah.
Keep an eye out for
That is about all for this game. That is about all I really can explain for this game. Although, I'm going to try I'm gonna try and look for that car. Alright, so what you want to do is go over here.
No biggie.
Go to where the planet hype is. It's actually a car that's... Okay,
Eat
Bart,
my
we get it.
dust eaters.
No, this is a car that's kind of rare. You don't normally see this car. Like, it's very hard to find this car. At least I never thought it was here.
Time for some road rage. Bart Simpson style.
And I actually didn't even know this car even existed. Hold on, I'm trying to find it still.
I remember these being here before.
I'm sorry, hold on. I actually have the camera angle. Yeah, it's right there. Oh crap. As you saw that car right there, it's very hard to tell whether that actually is an unlockable car or not, but it actually is. It actually is a secret car in the game. It is right there. And if you do it, you are now able to use this car. It is known as the Planet Hype 50 car. And this is the car that you get in level 6. It's actually not bad. It really isn't. I actually like it. That's very good. It's really good, and I like it, in my opinion. So yeah.
Eat my dust eaters.
So with this, as I'm driving off, that is all for Simpsons Hit Run that I'm basically gonna show. So I really hope y'all enjoyed the hitting and the running I did, and yeah. So I've been Styles, also known as Zero Point, and I'll see you in the next Let's Play.